day, everybody.
Please pay attention to this warning message to avoid piracy of your ship in Senegal. This is a warning message to ship owners and maritime companies around the world. A modern method is now being used to pirate a ship, and the first method is as follows. 1. The pirate hides by establishing a maritime agency company. 2. This marine company is supported by several sensitive centers in the port administration and the port authorities. 3. This pirate contacts you in his capacity as general manager of Stam Company, a maritime agent, and wants to buy your ship. 4. The buying pirate signs a contract of understanding with the seller and pays a small amount as a purchase advance. 5. The terms of the contract include handing over the ship to the buyer in order to request a loan from the bank. The buyer pledges that he will receive from the bank after 45 days and pay you. He will contact the bank manager in front of you and you will hear the bank manager's pledge that he will pay you within 45 days. 6. After delivering the ship, the seller retains the ship's crew until the price agreed upon with the buyer is paid. 7. The buyer also wants to send a maintenance workshop. They have agreed with the buyer to take important parts from the ship, for example, the propeller and the rudder, for the purpose of maintenance within 15 days. 8. The buyer begins to procrastinate in paying and makes promises after a month or two, then renews the promises and does not pay. 9. You, as the seller, contact the maintenance workshop requesting the return of the ship's equipment, but they refuse to return the propellers and rudder to the ship on the grounds that they did not agree with you. 10. After 8 months, the port director, Ibrahim Badji, and his assistant, Ismail Bass, take the ship out of the port without the propeller and rudder and declare the ship to sink, and you, as the seller, are unable to leave Senegal because your ship is not saleable due to the loss of the propeller and rudder. 11. The director of the port of Dakar and his assistant begin to put pressure on you, and the buyer begins not to respond to your requests to return the propeller and rudder. And you go to a lawyer who sells your case to the buyer. 12. The judge issues a decision that your contract is illegal because it is not certified in accordance with Articles 148 and 149 of the trade law. Of course, this is not true because Articles 148 and 149 do not concern the subject of contracts of understanding and sale. Also, a decision is not issued to return the ship's equipment and does not include the judge's decision. Return your ship to you. 13. The lawyer does not inform you about the issuance of the court's decision with the aim of allowing the appeal period to pass. 14. The lawyer, after your insistence, 65 days after the judge's decision is issued and after the end of the appeal period, he informs you that the decision has been issued and your objection will be rejected due to exceeding the objection period. After that, if you are the seller, you must pay large sums of money to the buyer and his gang, or they will steal your ship, cut it up, and sell your ship for scrap iron.
Today, 23 May 2022. Work job track for removing propeller from motor sunrise tree. Today, 23 May 2022.